Are you thinking of buying your next house, whether it's upsizing or downsizing or relocation, but are confused if you should start shopping for your new dream home before selling your current property? I get this question most of the times when I meet homeowners who are ready to make their next move. Now, traditionally, people put their house up for sale, wait for it to be sold, or start looking while their house is up for sale. However, if you ask, why shouldn't I buy first? That's what we are going to talk about today, and I'm here to provide you with insights to help you make an informed choice. So let's get started. I'll broadly be talking about two things. One, if buying before selling your current house is the right move for you or not. And number two, if you decide to buy first, what strategies you can use for a smooth transition. So let's start with if buying before selling is the right move for you. And to do that, it's important to understand the pros and cons of buying first. Let's talk about the advantages or the pros. Buying before selling allows you to secure your desired property, avoiding the risk of losing it to another buyer. This strategy also gives you more time to move and settle into your new home without the pressure of immediately finding a place. Plus, you might have more negotiating power when buying, as you are not in a rush. However, there are some drawbacks or cons too. You might end up owning two homes simultaneously, which means managing two mortgages, property taxes, and maintenance cost, which also means you need to be qualified to own two properties at the same time. If your current home takes longer to sell than expected, it could restrain your finances. Also, you might feel pressured to accept a lower offer on your current home to facilitate a quicker sale. So here are a few key considerations you might want to look into before you decide to buy before selling. Number one, financial considerations. First and foremost, ask yourself, can you afford to carry two mortgages simultaneously? Or will you need the proceeds from selling your current property to fund the purchase of a new home? Calculate your total monthly expenses for both homes, including mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, and utilities. You may consult a financial advisor and crunch your numbers. If your financial situation allows for it, you might be able to shop for a new home before selling your current home. Number two, market conditions. Consider the current real estate market conditions. In a seller's market where demand is high and properties sell quickly, you might be able to sell your current home relatively faster. In a buyer's market where inventory is high and properties take longer to sell, it might be riskier to buy a new home before selling your current one. And number three, stress and timing. Buying a new home before or while trying to sell your current home can be stressful and logistically challenging. It might require managing two transactions simultaneously, which could be overwhelming. Are you someone who can handle that kind of stress? Not only you, but all the decision makers, spouse, and family, do they understand and are ready for the pressure and stress? After carefully going over the considerations, you decide to move forward to buy first. Consider these strategies to avoid complications and a hassle-free buying and selling. Mind you, these are not one-size-fits-all strategies. Number one, contingency plan. To minimize risk, have a solid contingency plan. If you decide to buy before selling, include a sale of your current home contingency in your purchase agreement. This clause ensures that your purchase is dependent on selling your existing property within a specific time frame. Of course, this strategy guards you from the risk of getting locked into a buying deal. However, these offers might be less attractive to sellers in a competitive market. Number two, bridge loans. In some cases, you might explore options like bridge loans, which provide short-term, temporary financing to help you purchase a new home before selling your current one. Alternatively, you could have a backup plan in case your current property doesn't sell as quickly as expected. It can provide financial flexibility, but remember, you'll need to qualify for this type of loan. And number three, professional advice. Take your time to evaluate the pros and cons and consider seeking advice from professionals like a financial advisor or a real estate agent who is familiar with your local market and can provide you valuable insights into the best course of action based on your current conditions and your individual circumstances. Ultimately, whether you should buy before selling depends on your individual circumstances, risk tolerance, and financial position. Making an informed decision will help you navigate this exciting yet challenging process. Thank you for joining me today. Feel free to share your thoughts and comments. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Can't wait to connect with you.